So just when we thought Drake couldn't possibly get himself mixed up in any more drama, he just got into it with Rick Ross after Rick unfollowed him on IG and joined forces with Kendrick to disrespect him. Drake decided to clap back in the messiest way possible by getting with Rick's ex-girlfriend, Christina Mackey. As if that wasn't bad enough, Drake is also reportedly planning on linking up with Rick's ex-wife, Tia Kemp. What's even crazier about this is that Tia exposed Rick not too long ago of trash talking Drake to her every single night back when they were still together. Tia spilled all Rick's tea and exposed him for being an undercover hater for over a decade. But of course, Rick isn't planning on letting this slide either, because he just went off on Drake and made it clear to him that he isn't the one to be played with. Now, this feud might seem new to a lot of people, but if you've been keeping up with Drake and Rick for a while, then you know it isn't the first time they've come for each other. They actually started feuding back in 2015 when Drake and Meek Mill were in the middle of a very heated rap beef. At the time, Rick felt like he had to pick a side since he has a stronger relationship with Meek. So he decided to throw some shots at Drake unprovoked in his song Color Money, in which he rapped, "Color Money got your beat out on a world tour. My little homie made $1 million on his girl tour. We back to back and down to whack a man unborn. Miami men got him changing all the gun laws. So run, Forrest, get some shooters and they dying too. I got more money than that lane that you're signed to." Drake clapped back at Rick a few months after that on his song Western Road Flows, on which he rapped, "Yeah, I brought your wifey out to St. Martin. She violated. I sent her back where it all started." How quick they are to forget about their bachelor apartment. Leave it to guys like you to show them light in the darkness. They went on to throw a couple more shots at each other after this, but in September of 2016, there were some rumors that the two of them had met up in private to squash the beef. This was revealed by rapper Nori, who said, "I heard Drake and Ross met in Prime 112 to squash the beef between Meek Mill and Drake." Listen, if that rumor is correct, that's what we need to happen. Meek Mill, Drake, Ross, F beef. This was also later confirmed by Rick himself the following year when he said that he and Drake actually did squash their beef thanks to a private conversation set up by Jay Prince. They went on to release their two back-to-back collaborations in 2019, Money in the Grave and Gold Roses. From that point on, it really seemed like everything was cool between them and that they were now back to being friends and having mutual respect for each other. That was until a few days ago when Rick Ross decided to be petty again by unfollowing Drake on IG in support of Kendrick Lamar dissing Drake. So as most of y'all already know, Kendrick sent the internet into a frenzy a few days ago when he featured on Future's song Like That and dissed the life out of Drake. He said he wasn't interested in ever being put in the same sentence as Drake and J. Cole, and that people have to stop calling them the big three because he is bigger than the two of them combined. He rapped, "F sneak dissing, first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. Mother F the big 3 man, it's just big me." For some reason, Rick inserted himself in this and unfollowed Drake. This was really random because, as I said before, they seemed to have squashed their beef, so people were confused as to where this sudden animosity from Rick was coming from. Drake actually ended up responding to Kendrick's diss during his performance, and he had a lot to say.
It's the same way I want you to walk out of here feeling tonight about your self. Because you know how I'm feeling? I got my head up high, my back straight. I'm 10 toes down in Florida or anywhere else I go. And I know that no matter what, it's not a on this earth that can ever my life. And that's how I want you to walk out of here tonight.
But y'all already know how Drake is. He is the king of pettiness, and he didn't fail to give Rick a taste of it. He flew out Rick's recent ex-girlfriend Christina Mackey on an all-expenses-paid trip to his show and even gave her a special VIP area to sit in for the show. Christina even posted a special invitation letter that she received from Drake. This was super petty on Drake's side because Christina and Rick recently had a very messy public breakup, so this was a huge slap in the face for Rick. Rick responded by also posting a video of him vibing out Kendrick's verse. This was an obvious dig at Drake, and it was clear as day that he wanted to piss Drake off. And just when we thought we were wrapping this whole mess up, Rick's wife Tia Kemp went on live and exposed Rick for trash talking Drake to her when they were still together. Apparently, Rick has always been jealous of Drake even after they squashed their beef, but he was just keeping it on the down low so people don't clock his tea and realize he's just salty.
Why your driver staying in your mama house that you grew up in Rolling Oaks? And I heard it's a trap house.
They said Rick Ross a billionaire.
Yeah, he ain't no billionaire. He over-exaggerated everything. Y'all better stop believing that. He do it for the ground. And Drake, I want you to call me because I got something to tell you personally. He talk about your family back, and he racist too.
He talk about Drake like a dog.
Girl, he got a baby from a Russian woman, look just like Drake. Beautiful little boy. Same age one of that girl got them 3 children from, baby. them cheering the same age. That's why she be hiding in the hole somewhere every now and then. Because she know he got a baby that
But
her baby.
what would Rick Ross tell you Drake business allegedly?
Because he pillow talk with me all through the night when he wants sandwiches and wake up. His sleep pattern off.
This revelation from Tia really put everything into perspective because when you think about it, Rick doesn't actually have any reason to be beefing with Drake. Drake has never done anything to him, but he continuously tries to belittle him and pick on him for no reason at all. Some people even said Drake should have invited Tia over on his tour instead of Christina because that would have hit Rick harder. Child, it's all a mess, y'all. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this, like this person who said, Rick Ross definitely used to be one of them fake friends that turn on you when everybody else growing up. Another person said, what the heck did Drake do to these guys? Starting to look like Kendrick was paid by them to diss Drake. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Drake inviting Christina to his concert? And do you think Rick is really jealous of Drake? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.